Hello guys and welcome to the channel again one more time. Uh, you're now chilling with your boy Wavy Bands, you know what I mean? And you are now watching the Wavy Bands Beats channel, alright? Uh, in our first tutorial we learn about Devil Studio. Uh, For some reason, my sound is super loud. I don't know why. And I hate that. And I'm sorry if I'm being really loud. I'm not sure if you guys hear from me like that, but it is really loud to me. But I also want to make sure you guys like hear me because in the first tutorial, there was I had audio problem, you know, and that was because I was first of all was kind of fixing some problem with my audio bag from I think it's from my keys. I think it's from my keys, I believe. I do have a lot of them here. I don't even know which one is what. But yeah, so I'm using my 12 channel mixer and it's kind of it's okay, but it just sounded real super loud to me, and I don't want you guys to get distracted by my voice instead of just kind of paying attention to what I'm about to do. All right, then. So with that being said, let's get straight to the tutorial. Uh, in our first tutorial, we went through how you can actually get FL Studio. We did a walkthrough how you can get it for free or pay for a version of it, and learn the basics. And we went through the features of FL Studio, and so I'm sure you guys kind of know exactly what to do. And if you haven't, then you can might want to go back and watch the tutorial. It's nothing much about it. And if you already know what to do, know ever to know how to run the software, then you don't want to waste your time doing that. But for now, these tutorials are all for beginners, right? Because like I said in a previous tutorial, I've done this for over 13 years, and I got a lot of experience, both producing, mixing, or whatever, doing everything. I'm actually doing my audio engineering right now, so uh, and both theory and practical. But if you, I'm sorry, but if I go back in the days, when I first started, I know how what I went through. I know how I suffered, and so when I sit here and either my little home studio or when I'm over there in my main studio, and you know, seeing where I am, and also comparing to where I was when I started. It's frustrating when you don't have the idea when you don't have the help that you need to actually, knowing that you have ideas, you have these brain full of talents, but how to just express the talent in front of the world is just kind of, let's say, it's just kind of hard, Uh, and a lot of people think just making music is just like, and it's simple. It's just simple as just saying it. No, it's not simple. It's not. You don't use eyes making music. You use ears. And this sense of hearing is very important when making music. Okay, all right. And if you don't have those sense of hearing, your music is gonna be all trashy. All right. So I sit here and get questions from people. Um, you know, some are good producers, some are just learning, some are and I get questions, and so And sometimes I do a live chat with people. I will share screen, and but I still feel like I'm not doing enough. You know what I mean? So I just kind of came up with this channel, that created this channel on YouTube, so that I'll be able to help out people that really need my help. But first, I just feel like if I don't start from the very bottom of it, then I'm not really showing anything to those that really need it. So that's why I kind of started from scratch. Introduced the Dev Studio, which is the DAW that a lot of people use this day, uh, because the easy to use interface that it is. So yeah, so I want to start with this first. In the next few days, we're gonna move on to the Logic Pro, and then we can also go on to Ableton, Pro Tools if you want, and whichever tutorial that you want to see, or anything that you want to know about music production, whether it's mixing, is composing or anything, mastering. As a matter of fact, if you facing some hard time with your mix or anything like that, and you need my help, just holla at me. I'm gonna leave my Facebook link in the description, so that my personal Facebook page, so that you guys can be able to communicate with me. And also, uh, if I'm taking this time, it's kind of hard work, time, work, and let's say energy, and that I'm putting into all this tutorial just to make sure you guys, you know, uh, get started and get going right away. You feel me? Everything that I know, I promise you, everything that I know in music production, I will teach you. I will show you. I know a lot of producers gonna hate me for it, but I'm not here for them. I'm here for you guys that are actually need my help. So to help with anybody that's gonna hate me for what I'm doing. All right. Um. So the only help that I need from you, the only contribution that I need from you is to please subscribe to the channel, help support the channel. Let's build it. I'm not asking for donation or anything from anybody. Nothing that I want from anybody besides uh, just copying it, subscribing to the channel, sharing, and comment or whatever, anything that you feel like. If it's bad, let me know. If it's good, hit me up. I don't mind. I take critics. I'm not scared of anything. All right. So and trust me, man. If they don't criticize it, it's never gonna be good. So let's do this. With that being said, let's get to the video tutorial. Okay. Oh, it's a lot of talking. I'm sorry. And I was previous tutorial, like I said, earlier week. I don't know the FL Studio went through all the features and everything. Now, this tutorial, I just wanted to share how you can actually use this step sequence here. How you can actually use these pieces, little box right here to come up with a rating that you can actually drag into the playlist, which I already done. Drag into the playlist and come up with something good. Come up with something good that you can share with the world. Okay, you know what I mean. So if you're gonna follow me, if you're gonna pay attention, you're beginning that very from the big, super beginner that. Um, I'm not gonna overwhelm you guys with anything like right now. I'm not gonna show you any. I might show a little bit of shortcuts, but not. I don't want to show shortcuts at all because I want you to do this one at a time, be able to understand it and follow along. All right. So shortcuts are not the main important thing. As you learning, you're gonna get to know a lot of things, especially uh, you tune into my channel on a daily basis or whatever, you're gonna learn more, right? So let's get to this. First, I made a little drum. It's a 130 BPM. This is a basic, let's say, 5 beats or something like that, right? Because I want to get you started, and that's what I did. So our kick is like this. Yeah, and this is our metronome. Okay, our clap man follow. Kick is on every kicks on every 4 bars. Okay, and then kind of follow up. Okay, then we're gonna put this clap on every 3 bars, every 4 bars also. And now we're gonna have a little. There's nothing much into this. Just like I said, we're gonna have a little. Hi hats. You know, right? Okay, you can't really hear the hi hats because of the metronome. So I'm gonna do a channel shift, and this is some part of mixing, alright? As time goes on, I will show you all of this, what other things can do, alright? How you can actually mix your sample or your drum within the settings itself instead of before actually going to the mixer, alright? And this is how you get some good mixing, alright? This is how you get some good mix out of your project, alright? So, and what you see me doing here is because here's the thing, alright? Let me make you understand so you can know. Because these hi hats are hidden at the same time with the clap, the kick, and the metronome, so you can hear them because they're not that high, they're not powerful for you to hear them. All right. So in order for you to hear them, I had to do a kind of put a swing on it, which is like, you know, it's not a general. This is the main swing for the whole channel, right? But this is individual swing, which is a shift button. The more you take this out, the more it's gonna change. It's gonna kind of switch the output or whatever you were tweaking. All right. So listen to it. Now you can hear it. Okay, like more clearly. I didn't put a snare there because I feel like there was no need for it. I needed a cymbal which I didn't have, you know, kind of like open hats, you would say, which I didn't have. So dry session is not. It's been a while since I've used a lot of these. As you can see, these are all my stuffs, you know, paper, bottom, and this, right? But sometimes you want to check in here and find some good stuff, you know, in terms. So I'm trying to get creative, all right. And then I added a little grand piano that sounded like this. And it's actually the compressed piano, alright. Right click and select compressed piano, and I didn't touch anything here. There's no setting to it. If I would do that, I will do that when I'm ready to mix. now I can mess with the volume at the same time, you know, paying attention to what it sounds like, alright? And here's one thing that you gotta understand. Like I told you guys, like I said, I wanna make sure I show you everything that I know and how to get the music to sound good. Alright. Now when making the melody, this is a secret that all these great producers won't let you know. They will not disclose this secret to you, right? They want you to struggle, use your brain, use your eyes, use your knowledge, you know, your ears, which is more important in creating music. All right. Now here's the number one thing when you are making a melody. You want your melody to, for example, let me bring out this right here. This is the Ever Studio Parametric EQ2, which is very, very powerful. It's a very powerful tool to use if you know how to, work with it. A lot of people really don't know what to do with it, but it is a very powerful tool. All right. Um, but yes, so when making a melody, you want your melody to fill up this that from this right here, from this 1 to 7. You want your melody to cover all this part. Okay, if you don't understand, let me make you understand. For example, let me play my little melody. As you can see, it's from there and here. You don't want your melody sounding like, for example, let me see, man. For example, let's say, how about I take out this bottom line? I'm sorry. I want to do let me take out this bottom line and see what it sounds like. See what I'm saying? You know, it sounds good. You know, it sounds good, but you don't want your melody to sound like that. There is no bass to it. Not really to it. So, and that's why you want to add a bass to it. Like, yes. And I'm not saying you're not gonna EQ that. You're not gonna EQ the melody to take out the muddy part of it, but still you need that bass to get you going, all right, to make it sound good. And that once you get the bass, you get the melody settled like this. Anything else that you're gonna add on there is just like straightforward, all right, like super good, all right. So yeah, I listen to this melody plus these together. And that's simple, easy as it is, you know. And I put together a little bass from the 3-time oscillator, which is if you're on a Mac computer, you want to enable this right here, right? On a PC, you don't have to do anything, but on a Mac, you're gonna have to do this, all right? And also, this by default is somewhere. This is up here. You want to bring everything down, bring all this down. This 1, 2, 3. Make sure they're all down, and that's the only way you can get a bass out of this, or else it's gonna sound like this. Let's see. I don't know why my MIDI keyboard is not playing. I don't know why. See what I'm saying? It's not a bass unless as you switch all these on. Okay, you turn all these down, all of this turn it down. And that's a good thing about the three times oscillator. You can do a whole lot with it. Okay, so let's listen to the bass. With the muffin. And that's just all about that's it. Simple. I said it. Simple, like simple, simple, simple. And here, if you don't know music theory, alright, just like it is right here. And if for some reason yours is not like mine, like all these letters are not showing, I think you can go right here. Okay, it's in the view, and then you're gonna say keyboard style, do a modern style, right? And key levels in there, all blocks, right? And is it really what it is? No, I think it's somewhere. I don't think that's what it is. Okay, key style. I think this is it. I don't know. I don't think that. Okay, all notes. Yeah, all notes. All notes. It'll show all these. All right. And to find your keys or to see whatever you want to work in, you can go right there. And as right now, we're in the E minor, right? It's E minor, all right? So now, if you don't, for me, I play the keys randomly, right? I know what I'm doing. So, like you, as you can see, I'm playing the black white keys all together. Okay, and that's a minor chord. You know, you won't understand. But as time goes on, you will understand. I will show you how you can master the super master the keyboard, right? Know how to play piano. But yes, if you don't, for now, you don't know what you're doing. So I would suggest that you stay in. For example, just stay in the white key. And when you see this white key, if you hit click one, you make sure you skip one, and then just skip one. That's what you're gonna be doing, and you're never gonna get it wrong. It will not go. It will not. It won't go wrong. Okay. It won't go wrong. Trust me. Yeah, it won't go wrong. Okay. It was awesome good because once you don't mix them with the black key, not with the, I'm not saying with black key, with the black spot, just the highlighted part, which is kind of like white, is the white you play. And also, you can do the same to the with the black spot, alright? I think with the black spots, I'm not sure. Let's see. Yes, they all work together. Yeah, and this is that kind of a dark type of music. Like for example, you're trying to make the future type of type beat. Yeah, you're gonna want. Yeah, super size type of story, man. Yeah, but they all work at that when you don't mix them together. But like I said, I'm gonna show you how you can do all of this without going by the keys or all that stuff, and it'll sound super dope then when you hear it uh, when with the keys. All right. So now, like I was saying, making your melody. Okay. See this right here. This was my actual melody. All right. This was the actual melody. That was the actual melody. So I'm gonna delete this right here. But then, since I know as a producer, I know that in order, I mean, I know it wasn't sounding right. It's like when you are a chef, a cook, you know when the food is done well cooked. You already know, you know. But if you're not a cook like myself, you really don't care as long as it tastes good. Somehow you eat it. But if you know how to do things, you actually know when something is wrong. You know. So uh, we're gonna put this back, and then I knew it had a bottom to it. It had a base to it, which is what I call bottom. You know. I mean, if you don't like the term, that's how I call it my base. And that, so, but it had a bottom, but it didn't have an end, which is a high end. So I had to take this from here, put it up there. So after the melody itself was created, I added a bass, and then I feel like the up was empty, so I had to take this and send them the octave. And the way you can do it, that is highlight the MR and hit command and the up button. It'll shift into the right key, right? Uh, you can up button or down, up or down key will actually take them to the right spot, and you don't have to bother yourself. So yes, man, this is how you make some great beat, and this is how you get your beat to sound good. In our next tutorial, we're gonna do something a little bit advanced, and hope you enjoyed this. If you like it, thumbs up, and like I said, leave a comment, share, and as a matter of fact, if you subscribe, if you're new to the channel and subscribe to the channel, like I said, I'm gonna put my Facebook link there, also the Instagram. Just hit me up and let me know what you want. I got some nice kicks, uh, drum kits, loops, and all kinds of stuff. Afro, hip hop, pop, or let's say dance hall, whatever, man. I got all of that for you. Hit me up and we can talk. And they are free. I'm not. Nobody's gonna pay for anything. It's free. I'm gonna email it to you. Email you guys copies and you can go on with that, man. All I need for you to do is subscribe, like, and share. All right. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be uploading some kind of not 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 really fire beats, but I'm gonna be upload some beats on there. And if you kind of find interesting one, like a beat, if you like a beat that I uploaded, you want it, let me know, and I mean I send it to you. It's no problem. It's free of charge. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in another tutorial. In the next tutorial, we're going to concentrate more on mixing. And also I can I want to share with some of you, the beginners out there. I want to share with you the um, the FL Studio. I think it's called the 10 step to becoming a FL Studio Pro. Yeah, I have copies of. I mean, I can share copies with you guys. I pay for it with my money. Uh, I didn't really need it, you know. So why not give it to people that need it? You know what I mean? And it's free. If you need it, let me know. Leave in a comment, and let's do this.